the big danger.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
Yo, so many shrooms consumed, I'm not even in a regular reality. I'm seeing 4D Rubik's Cubes with confusing runes while I'm chilling with Bugs Bunny and other Looney Tunes, heading down to meet SpongeBob at Goo Lagoon. Any stupid tool is doomed if he tries to step, cause this is the Wild West, so I'll be meeting with any fool at noon. I'm popping like Agua Azul in June. I'm a supercomputer human and I run on diesel fuel and fumes, but I'm remaining cool as a cucumber, cause I rap best when I'm calm, and I've listened to a whole slew of doom. I soundproof a room to stand and rapping, then I'm turning it from a studio to a gruesome tomb the instant that I produce a tune. Through this necromantic action, corpses are soon exhumed out of the ground. My prowess with sound got these cowering clowns running away scared from all the vicious lyrics I keep showering down. To my nerve endings is where this power is bound. Every verse sending out punchlines, slamming with a force equal to thousands of pounds. I'm leaving behind towering mounds of foes and enemies, bones that I ground to a powder, flowing endlessly, so I'm still touting a crown. You and me, that's a mouse to a mountain. The amount of confounding syllables I'm pronouncing and bounce on the beat is astounding. For hours compounding the vowels and nouns that I shout and expound. You're headed downwards, about to be disemboweled, devoured or drowned. If you rapping like you're on downers and drowsed, it seems you got no connection. Your browser and router are down. If I'm the one smoking, the sour is loud. I'm going through flour in ounces, burning so much I'm enshrouded in clouds. I'm proudly endowed, pounding and plowing a bitch with a fat ass weather, she in black leather or flowery gowns while I'm lounging aroused. Check how foul my mouth, it'll leave you with scowls and frowns. I'm solidly grounded and about to rebound, and now my boundaries sound. If there's ever a crowding of floundering cowardice where I'm prowling around, then I'm bounding to pounce when I've encountered and found them. I'm sniffing them out like the snout of a hound. I could just douse them in rounds. Most of my gats may be black, but my Mauser is brown. When cracked from the bat and they're outwardly bound like a home run, so you know I'm just rounding the mound. Yeah, better cut me off, I'm just saying shit.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
Shot his ass. Bow, 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 bow. This nigga on the floor. Walk up to this nigga, take his mask off his head, looked at it, saw who it was. I'm like, damn, shot his ass again. Bow.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
Yo, check it, let's go. Hey, don't make the mistake to try Jak, cause if you do, you're certain to catch a stab attack. But that was in the past, and now I have a gat, so I'm quick to blast it back like rat-a-tat-tat. Yo, don't make the mistake and try Jak, cause if you do, you're certain to catch a stab attack. But that was in the past, and now I have a gat, so I'm quick to blast it back like rat-a-tat-tat. Yo, listen to Jak contort the beat and recap a story. Back before he was working in a laboratory, I was Snapchatting 40 or so custies when they were asking for me. Some fake snakes and his friend that only seemed to be buying 10 sacks. He would make some combo then ask what I'm holding, what's the motion. Didn't act like I was knowing what was going on, but I could feel it in my bones. And then he was asking when I was going to meet up. I told him and then bro hit me on Rhea. I was like, oh, you need what? A whole Z, huh? And not the cheap bud, along with some eddies and vapes. I got you, I'm just getting it straight and then I'll be ready to skate. The plan was to have met him for 8, but he's pushing it back. Now it's later than late, it's past 10, but I gotta keep stacking up that weight on my plate. So now we finally linking and I'm making my way to the spot just to wait for the play. But I'm playing it safe with a blade up in my waistband, that's where it's staying contained. I'm taking a chance, that's blatantly a setup, but I'm still praying it's okay. Though next time you know that I won't make the same mistake. No, don't make the mistake and try Jak, cause if you do, you're certain to catch a stab attack. But that was in the past and now I have a gas, so so I'm quick to blast it back like rat-a-tat-a-tat. Yo, don't make the mistake and try Jak and Jak, cause if you do, you're certain to catch a stab attack. But that was in the past and now I have a gat, so I'm quick to blast it back like rat-a-tat-a-tat. Yo, so then they pull up, I didn't even check, I just hopped in the back of a full truck. I said, yo, what's up? No one said shit, now I know what's up. Then the driver said, you're getting robbed. Thought to myself, shit, they gotta do a better job than that if they ever wanna catch Jak. From next to me, some bitch said that he's only gonna say this once. I heard a gun getting cocked, I said, okay, let me get that. Then snap, I whipped out the knife on him. After that, nobody said shit. Now I'm fumbling for the lock on the exit. They not moving cause they know if they did, shit's getting red quick, real quick. Hand searching for the lock, frantic, and I finally feel it. It's not idyllic, but I gotta tuck and roll. Pop the lock and the handle, and without another moment, start fucking go. Lucky, so I only scraped my knee and cut a hole in my nicest winter coat. I got up to hold my knife till the air in a split second, quick to show 'em unfazed. Then those bitches drove away without a single stolen thing to show for it. The goal's thwarted, and now I'm slinging chrome, and if need be, ding and dome. So let me bring it home and say Jak's better at the game, so forfeit. Don't make the mistake and try Jak and Jak, cause if you do, you're certain to catch a stab attack. But that was in the past, and now I have a gat, so I'm quick to blast it back like rat-a-tat-a-tat. Yo, don't make the mistake and try Jak and Jak, cause if you do, you're certain to catch a stab attack. But that was in the past, and now I have a gat, so I'm quick to blast it back like rat-a-tat-a-tat. Yo.
90 niggas came busting through the door. I grabbed a bird that was on the stand. I just started letting it loose. I ain't even see, I ain't even hear who was getting pop, 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 pop. I caught two of them niggas. I pulled their mask off. And I knew who they was.
It could be there one minute, he said change next minute. So you have to get the change in right away. If you don't, and they get you, then you lose the money.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
Yo, when you hearing this track, it's a fact that Jak made it from scratch. Now I'm only focused on making it happen. My lyrical stats, making some racks. How to apply my flow and creatively rap. I'm lacing the bass and the hats in conjunction with a sample, and I got it slapping so hard it could make a blade of titanium snap. So spitting this verse is a dangerous act, because these aren't your standard bars, they're uranium packed steel girders in a vibranium rap. Confusing enough to make you lose your mind, so where the hell is your cranium at? I gotta know, cause if you wanna go, it's where I'm aiming the gat. I'm taking whatever, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, Cash App, but I'm mainly taking payment in cash, maybe in hash, but it has to be the head smoke or else it's headed straight to the trash. You guys are basically paper mache and I'm fire, and when you put paper to flame, you turn paper to ash. So don't be acting tough, cause honestly, that shit is just making me laugh, yo. I gotta stop these thoughts, cause they all driving me insane. I need nothing on my fucking brain. Yo, I don't mean to be a fiend, but that's what I keep being. This is why I need nothing on my brain. Yo, I'm in my rhyme refinery, refining these raps, stretching myself to my limits till I finally snap. Seeing so much snitching inspired me to silently stack. I'm finding my peace and knowing I won't need to get my privacy back. But check how quick I'm finding my peace if a bunch of spineless pirates attack. All the fire and heat from me styling beats and writing releases a light that'll likely leave you blind as a bat. I'm blindly swinging a bat till I violently crack open my opponent's head, and the mind will be splattered on the ground and the spine will detach. A final dispatch and spinal extraction from the brain stem down, so you need to be minding the gap. I spit a verse like Tai Chi, this is verbal Bruce Lee. Eye of the dragon, the man with the eye of the tiger is Jak. It's like I'm in 68 Nam with napalm burning up fibrous thatch. Admiring tracks I made and styled from scratch. I've compiled a batch of highly reactive raps that'll burst into flames easier than lighting a match. Yo, gotta stop these thoughts, cause they all driving me insane. I need nothing on my fucking brain. Yo, I don't mean to be a fiend, but that's what I keep being. This is why I need nothing on my brain. Yo, when appearing on a track, Jak is getting weird, so bring your attention here and lend an ear. I'm not one of this dimension's mere mortals in quarrels. I'm sending fear down spines as I'm turning red and steaming hot. I enter second gear with the heat of a verse. This beat is reverse engineered. The soundscaping is groundbreaking, just like when I'm stepping near. So when I'm present, my presence clear, and when my pestilent penmanship gets severe, it'll then adhere to skin and the flesh is seared. Constant rap if I'm on the track, this is what you can expect to hear. here. I'm steady making raps, whether I'm getting hated at or getting cheers. And I don't fuck with 12, I cut the fuzz out just like electric shears. And yo, I probably should have said this for starters. I've told people out who were sitting large. I guess I made the mistake of thinking we were friends and not just business partners. I don't care if your pistol's larger or you got thicker armor, I'm still the one that's hitting harder, splitting arteries and shooting my missiles farther, so you better make a quick departure. If I don't disregard this, I'll regard it as something that needs work put into it. Be a little smarter. At more of a hot temp, I hit the charmer off my Gordian knot, but the hatch is so clean that it isn't harsher. Tasting like papayas, gasoline, and permanent markers. After I'm precisely grinding out gems just like a crystal carver. Sociojak, yo. Check it, hey. Alright, we out. Yo, hey. Gotta stop these thoughts, cause they all driving me insane. I need nothing on my fucking brain. Yo, I don't mean to be a fiend, but that's what I keep being. This is why I need nothing on my brain. Yo.
I may know 6 people. That's enough.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
Even though I had to take a long time, it was worth it, cause now shit's perfect.
Oh, shit, yo, check it. It's Jak, yo, from the beat to the lyrics. It's Jak, yo. Gehnenah.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
Fact. Yo, from the beat to the lyrics. Hold up. There you go. From the beat to the lyrics, it's all Jak. You can easily hear it. Still, I got no buzz, just some weak interference. I'm high quality. A lot of these fools cheaper than clearance. Most rappers are a square in a box, so I'm keeping it spheric or triangular. Sonic anglerfish, hanging syllables over the beat, the rhyme dangler. Pulling punchlines like puppet strings. When putting on my fluffy pink feather jacket, you could say that I don flamingo. I got the proper quantum lingo, and I don't care how bright your fucking rocky bling glows. I always got the free space and time to get it poppin' bingo. Bitch, I'm a star, so you can call me Ringo, but I don't rock with a pack, no I'm not a dingo. And I'm even precise when I rock a Kimbo. So if I hit you with one rock solid punch and sock your chin bone, I'll leave you feeling like you got a pop from Kimbo. I'll banish you from this dimension, leaving you suspended and lost in limbo, like some witch's curses. So much heat, it's like I lit a furnace. I'm spitting verses that have you coming back again and again, just like it's a subscription service. MCs find every disconcerting and disconcerting. Soon as the jak.exe discs inserting, you'll realize I have more rhymes in a single serving of my lines than they have in a whole song. It's a bit disturbing.
Great work, Jak!
You did the right thing.
I don't feel right.
You should know this is not a natural sickness.
What's happening?
Your critical decision. What you did, it was in such conflict with your image of yourself that you are now at war within your own mind and body.
What's that mean?
You are going through a metamorphosis. It will not be a pleasant experience. But when you come out of it, you will be as you are always meant to be.
When I was young, I was never one to succumb to averages. Sometimes it seemed that I had a gift, but I was undisciplined and ravenous. A chasm split apart in my mind, and I fell into a black abyss. At a rather brisk pace, it gave my path a twist. Then I had to lift myself from a tragic pit of passionless lust for attractiveness. I had convinced myself I was a masochist. I would let any Eve feed me a poison apple crisp, whether it was a succubus, mermaid, later a basilisk. I was trapped in this hell without a shackled wrist. As such I couldn't act as if I was not the catalyst. In fact I asked for this, but not the same kind of asking with some flapping lips. A different kind in the mind, like some magic tricks. It was disastrous. I lowered all my standards and my statuses. I was apt to risk everything for a lasting kiss, or just to clasp my fist and grasp some thick ass and tits of the next sassiest trashy bitch who treated me like a bag of chips. Or I was getting no results, like magnet fishing and casting at a cliff. I can see why lonely creeps treat a handshake like a scratch and sniff. I was close to the suicidal edge, teetering on an atom's width. But then Dr. Joe helped me get back and resist my bad habits, and to see that to have it all is just an addict's wish. My relationships were not ending in happiness, just like some slasher flicks. I was smart, but because my past consists of what it does, I have to overcome it through adaptiveness. Then he left, but I found my next advocate for wisdom and tore a massive rift open when I took a bath in acid hits, DMT, sassafras, and cactuses. I sat adrift while the galactic shift in my head was happening. It didn't happen quick. I couldn't decipher the enigmatic glyphs I saw, but I was still able to catch the gist. So now I look at life like the game it is and play it like an adept battleship strategist. The thoughts still buzz in my head as a static fizz, but I just let the pressure release with a pneumatic hiss. And anyone I have to switch my life up for isn't worth it, and I don't care if she's on a period or an asterisk. I went from trying to tap or frisk every ass that exists to a polyamorous pacifist. And I'm not a monogamous activist, if anything, just a Red Bull drinker, never looking for a slam dunk, just a pass assist. So now relaxed I sit with my glasses, zips a hash, perfect glass to rip, cash and blicks and wait for a classy chick as the chapters flip. Sociojak.
This disease is a fucking bitch. Now, I have been sober 15 years in the beverage program. No problem. This thing, it's a whole different animal. It's like trying to quit crack while the pipe is attached to your body.
For every age, there is a time of trial.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
We haven't entirely nailed down what it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
Yo, check it. It's the Sociojak of all trades, master of none. Soon as the rapping's begun, I'll rapidly run up a pile of vile rhymes that'll stack to the sun. And I'll be honest, I don't write much, I just type with the taps of my thumbs, collapsing the lungs of anybody that wants to spar with raps. Before you can even start with Jak, the battle is won, and your passing is coming. I'm sorry, it has to be done. Filling my chest with air is like I'm racking a gun. So to Jak, most these vets don't even pose a threat. I dove in the ocean of rhymes and came out soaking wet and so refreshed with no regrets. You know I'm ready to go, let's get it. The flow's connected to the dots of the beat and so electric. That's why I got power lines that go overhead. I'm so obsessed with the way that vocals mesh with the beat and go together. The mixing heats up so even in the coldest weather I could have broke a sweat. The most complex poet yet known to men. My explosive pen leaving opponents vexed or with broken necks. And I'm the sole boss of this shit, using a soul bossa sample cause I'm a boss of the soul. I could be dropping these loads of cognitive gold worldwide. Watch as I hurl rhymes from a boss of the soul. Once I'm blasting off then I go, there's no stopping me. So I could make a rocket explode, and if I did it was on purpose, not a loss of control. So step up and be my next challenger, but you'll be out of your element cause I'm an intelligent alchemist converting copper to gold whenever I'm turning these thoughts into flows. Cause I don't got nuts, bro, I got philosopher's stones, and I can't tell if my brain is fucking thawed or it's froze. Cause I'm so cold that I'm hot, or so hot that I'm cold. With one breath loaded and cockfuls getting clock folded and dropped. So I'm locked in the zone that I'm loading the beat and constantly flowing and repeatedly oscillating between 0 Kelvin and a lava lake. Melting flags of guava cake got me obnoxiously stoned, gets me more reflective than water and chrome. Off topic I roam in tangents like I'm coming off the Top of the dome with a popular poem. Forget a damn team, man, I can stop you alone. When my skills are properly shown, your chances are slim if you shade me. This is stuff you can't copy or clone. Like my caustic spit, dissolving flesh straight off of the bone. Sociojak.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
Don't support the phonies. Support the real. You know what I mean? How can these people be talking about how they so real and they don't care about our communities? They don't care about our community. You know what I mean? Listen to the words that people say in their lyrics and tell me if that's some real shit, if that's real to you. You know what I mean? Listen to what they saying. Don't just bob your head to the beat, peep the game. And listen to what I'm saying and hold us accountable for it.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
Yo, check it. From the beat to the raps, it's all Sociojak. Let's get it, yo. Yo. See, at times I feel that speaking rhymes is something I should leave behind. It's hard to keep this grind up, but it's what I always keep in mind. I just hope that someday my music is something cool that people find. I don't need a shrine, just some peace of mind, yo. The crap that I spout and talk about is not supposed to be a put down, but god damn it, I shout a lot because I forgot it's hard to be heard all the way from this mountaintop. I'm working around the clock till I feel like I'm about to drop, tapping my lyrical well till the fountain stops. Feel like I'm moving out but not up, stuck in the same place. Maybe it's cause you can't move up once you attain grace. I gotta train my mind with some higher weight plates, looking over myself with the same old game face but not the same mind. Same kind of look when it's game time. Mainline DMT in the middle of a field during the daytime, using a strange kind of machinery to morph, bend, and pull space-time. Cause I'm fourth dimensional, here to watch over this body like I'm some sort of sentinel, trying to aim right and be a little more intentional. So since thoughts escape my mind and they are lost to space and time, I'm recording every single topic, date, and rhyme. As jotted papers climb to the ceiling, I can't stop creating mine. Cranial contents of a complicated kind, hot and cold, back and forth like an oscillating line. It's apparent I'm caught in a paradox, like a conversating mime. Most of you wouldn't understand, but I'm operating fine. But this population grimy, all the operation slimy, and every single cop a basic swine. It's like awful taste combined, coffee, cake, and wine, scallops, Cajun spices, stomping grapes and vines, pasta, bacon, limes with lobster basted rinds. But fuck that, I'm still on my way to find my way, on a constant state of grind on this journey, while I'm modulating rhymes and flow. And when I like to slow it down, I chill with Dimitri on a constellation climbing, yo. It turns into a foggy faded high, and so I'm just chillin'. Sociojak, the villain.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
You have heard our words, and perhaps you understand us a bit better.